others who've had the box. They and everyone they loved all died. When the music ends, the blood price is paid. It's a demon.
What does it want?
Your soul.
Hi, thanks for watching Slice of SciFi. This is Noah Richmond, talking to you about the movie Wish Upon. It's a film that is following pretty familiar storyline for most people. It's the monkey's paw story, as it were. The story about getting wishes, and the more that you wish, the more your wishes are granted, the more you find yourself realizing that actually the best thing is to just have everything be the way that it was. It's originally done with, the classic story is the monkey's paw, but then if you watch Twilight Zone, I found that like a surprising number of early Twilight Zone episodes is basically telling that story over and over. So I went into this film with the mindset of knowing, okay, I know that I've seen this done before, so I'm not going to go into it looking for something really fresh and original. I'm going to enjoy a teen slasher horror film, not really expecting it to be a lot more than by the numbers. Going in with that mindset, I was able to enjoy this movie up to a point, but the problem is that it casts, the leads that it casts just are not able to carry the film. They're still, I think maybe they're just, they're very young and inexperienced. They cast leads who actually are high school age, but they don't have a great deal of dramatic depth to them. I did think that the setup to the film was quite interesting, that you have this young girl who witnesses her mother committing suicide, hanging herself. You can empathize with how traumatized this girl must be, and then you see her going into high school, and now she's the kid that everybody's bullying, and you have the in-clique that thinks it's funny to pick on her. So there's a lot of empathy towards this character going into it, but as the film develops and as she finds this box that she can make these wishes on, and it starts granting her her wishes, she becomes somebody that's really not particularly any better than the people that have been making fun of her and picking on her. She's wishing harm on the enemies, and that she herself can have all this money and flaunt all this wealth and be in the in crowd, and she's ultimately not a very empathetic character. And then the characterizations become very flat as the film progresses. I just reached a certain point of feeling like I was almost watching somebody's high school drama in terms of the level of drama that was being portrayed. You have a Chinese kid who becomes the all-knowing, but somehow because he's Chinese, he understands everything about the whole history of this cursed box and everybody who's ever touched it and anything that's ever happened to them. And he's the one person that actually turns out to truly care about the lead character when she's been wishing for this popular guy to love her. And at a certain point, it's too disengaging. They just aren't interesting enough characters to carry it, and the supernatural thrills are just not enough to compensate for that. So I've seen worse. I thought that there was some fun in the build-up at the beginning, but taken on the whole, the film was still a disappointment, even for my lowered expectations of it. So those are my thoughts about the film Wish Upon, and thanks for watching Slice of SciFi.